You want to see some cards banned? Well, so do I. There's 3 I have on my please ban list, a couple on the nice to have, and then on the to be monitored list, which I think we'll see a couple from Wizards either tomorrow if you're watching this on the 30th or tonight on the 29th as I film this. Thanks for being here. Let's start with the obvious one, the elephant in the room, Monstrous Rage. I think it's going to get banned. I think they're going to say it's like some bad play. It's not fun play, kind of like the Amalia combo in Pioneer, just because if you're playing a red deck, which most of them are, we just saw the top 8 of the Pro Tour, you can't block. Normally, you should be blocking or have the ability to chump block in Magic, but you cannot block red decks. Not very fun. I know there's only 3 copies in some of the decks in the Pro Tour. I know Manifold Mouse is better and probably should be banned, but I think for the casual standard audience, they're just going to ban Monstrous Rage. Now, I might get some heat for this one, but I think if we're going to take out Monstrous Rage, we got to take out Up the Beanstalk. I feel like that would be the next card to be abused by pros if there was no more red deck wins in the format. Now, there is some bias on my behalf. I really don't like playing against a domain matchup. Leyline Binding has gone soon, and so is the Zur card that was so good in the Pro Tour that Matt Nass won. Now, Esper Pixie is going to be later in this list. It's not going to be in the must ban. I think Esper Pixie is a fair deck. And no, I do not play Esper Pixie. The third is Omniscience, mainly because I hate it. I would like it to be gone. I don't like playing against that matchup, so I'm biased on this one. But I just don't think Wizards is going to be able to print any sort of recursion until 2030. I think they're going to be like, yep, Omniscience, I hate saying it too, bad idea, we're out with it. We're done with Omniscience, no more recursion decks, because there's going to be recursion in white when Helping Hand eventually goes out, when Recommission goes out in a couple months. They're going to print more cards like that, even though those are creatures, but they're going to have to print more stuff like Abuelo's Awakening just for limited formats. Next up is my nice to have category. I only have 2 cards here. The first is Enduring Curiosity. I think it's very strong, but not as good as like Sheoldred as something that you need to interact with immediately, but it can be really tough in a standard game if you have no more interaction, and we're all running tons of interaction in these decks, but if it just resolves 1 or 2 times, then it goes into an enchantment, and you have to use 2 spells to get it out. You have to use like a Destroy Evil, and then a Go for the Throat, or who knows. It's just tough in some of the color matchups to get rid of it twice. You have to spend 4 to get rid of it. I just think it's tough to play against. It's not one of my favorite cards, and I think Enduring Curiosity is going to leave. And then I do think we're going to see 1 banned card from Esper Pixie. I don't think we need this, but I do think it should be included in this video because I'm going to predict that one of these cards happens. It's going to be either Storm Chaser's Talent, Nurturing Pixie, or Hopeless Nightmare, or Momentum Breaker. I really dislike Momentum Breaker because it's annoying because then they can do max speed and then gain life from it. But Hopeless Nightmare on turn 1 if you're not playing any Oculus deck is just brutal. But I think it's one of the most fair decks we have in standard right now. No one really played at the Pro Tour because it can't beat the red deck. Next up is the to be monitored list. I think they're going to do some like MTGA thing like, oh yeah, it's really good in best of 1, we're watching it, like Leyline of Residence, but we're going to see Steel Cutter, we're going to see Stock Up, Steel Cutter. I said that wrong. Stock Up, Steel Cutter, and Sheltered by Ghosts. That's my prediction. We're going to see the bans. Let's just remember to be nice on the internet to people that are making videos and Reddit posts and whatever, because this is just a trading card game and we should be having fun. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next video.